The episode starts off with a news report about Ladybug and Cat Noir stopping an akumatized musician from making the Eiffel Tower disappear, which sounds like a far more interesting episode than what we actually get. Ladybug goes to de-transform as it was raining and suddenly it isn't? What's with the weird weather? Tiki suddenly gets a cold and tells Marinette to take her to a healer for sick Kwamis. Marinette gets worried because she doesn't want to put her identity at risk, even though I'm pretty sure it would not matter either way. But Marinette realizes she's late for school and chooses her attendance over Tiki's well-being. In class, Rose is looking at a video of Prince Ali, heir to the Kingdom of Achu. Not sure why the writers would name a fictional kingdom after someone sneezing, as he plans to go to the children's hospital in Paris to give away toys. Rose gets so emotional that Julika gives her a box of tissues. Does she always keep this around whenever Rose gets emotional? Rose plans to write a letter of appreciation for Prince Ali. Marinette enters and Miss Mendeleev is already interested in what BS excuse she has. Marinette comes up with a BS excuse, and before Miss Mendeleev would call her out on it, Rose starts spraying her perfume on the appreciation letter. Miss Mendeleev goes up to Rose as Chloe makes an unnecessary remark about Rose's perfume smelling like a tuna fish sandwich. Miss Mendeleev confiscates Rose's perfume, phone, and earbuds and sends her to the principal's office. Meanwhile, the rest of the class see Miss Mendeleev spray perfume on a Bunsen burner and lights it up, causing an explosion and shocking everyone. Miss Mendeleev decides to quiz the class on lab safety again. Thanks, Rose. After school, Adrien arrives late and Alia encourages Marinette to lend him her notes. Marinette tries to come up with an excuse because of Tiki, but Alia sees through her BS and forces her to talk to Adrien. Tiki sneezes, prompting Marinette to say she's sick, but Alia sees through her BS and forces her to talk to Adrien. Marinette walks downstairs and opens her purse to check on Tiki, as she is very sick. That's what happens when you focus on your attendance over the well-being. She trips on a backpack as she lands on Adrien and Tiki flies off. Maybe don't open your purse while walking down a flight of stairs. Tiki lands on the feet of the ponytail Satan herself. Chloe picks up Tiki, mistaking her for a toy. She decides to give this rare toy to Prince Ali, not because she's nice, but because she thinks he'll be more impressed by it than children with cancer. Rose gets curious by what she means, and Chloe explains that Prince Ali is staying at her dad's hotel, and she gets to meet him. Rose decides to give her appreciation letter to Chloe, which is already a bad move. Chloe tears up the letter and mocks her perfume, which was a bitch move. Marinette eyes the situation, but rather than comforting Rose, she instead notices Chloe having her Kwami and demands to give it to her. But the Regina George Satan refuses to do so and drives off. So Marinette chases after Chloe, all while Rose gets akumatized.
Every rose has its thorns.
Cheeky. At the Le Grand Paris Hotel, Marinette enters and asks the doorman to speak to Chloe. The doorman asks if she is a friend of Chloe's, and Marinette calls BS before she lies, and says she is. The doorman tricks her by saying that Chloe has no friends. Guess that makes sense when we know that Adrien is her crush and Sabrina is her slave. Marinette was about to give up when she notices a motorcycle helmet and a pizza box in the trash and comes up with an idea. She goes to the hotel entrance and pretends to be a pizza delivery girl for Chloe. This somehow works as Marinette is in the hotel. Chloe ends up rehearsing her lines for when she gives the toy to Prince Ali and even has to rehearse her own laughter. Marinette enters and Chloe closes the elevator door on her because she thinks pizza is peasant food. Guess we now know that Chloe is banned in Italy. Marinette ends up going up the stairs. Meanwhile, Princess Fragrance makes her way to the hotel entrance. Doorman ends up having enough shit to deal with and refuses to let Princess Fragrance into the hotel. Princess Fragrance uses her perfume and mind controls the doorman as he sings a shitty song. Princess Fragrance enters the hotel. Meanwhile, at the ballroom, Mayor Bourgeois decides to honor the prince's welcome to Paris with a fireworks display. Prince Ali finds this totally awesome, only for his chaperone to tell them that they'll have to wait and see if it fits in the schedule. Glad we know that Prince Ali is just another Adrien. Chloe gives Prince Ali the toy and thinks that it was so very kind of her, to which Chloe echoes what he said. Prince Ali asks if she did not hear him, and I gotta admit, that made me chuckle. Marinette sneaks inside and somehow Mayor Bourgeois doesn't notice her. Chloe takes a selfie with Prince Ali as Princess Fragrance shows up and shoots a stink perfume at Chloe. All the guests are disgusted by Chloe's fish smell. Soon afterwards, Princess Fragrance mind controls most of the guests and was about to mind control Prince Ali when Marinette hits a confetti button that shoots out confetti everywhere. Adrian, who happens to be watching the news, sees this and transforms. Back at the hotel, Chloe, Prince Ali, his chaperone, and Mayor Bourgeois run down the stairs. They all hide in a room where Prince Ali and his chaperone are disgusted by Chloe or her smell. Princess Fragrance spreads her perfume from under the door, but Marinette uses a vacuum to suck out the perfume smell. Victory isn't for long because Princess Fragrance unplugs the vacuum. But just when Princess Fragrance was about to shoot Marinette with her perfume, Mayor Bourgeois opens the door and mistakes Marinette as an akumatized villain, prompting the mayor, Prince Ali, his chaperone, and Chloe to make a run for it. Princess Fragrance spreads her perfume around the hallway, prompting Marinette to use the service elevator, and Mayor Bourgeois getting hit with the perfume. Marinette ends up in the kitchen as she sees Chloe, Prince Ali, and his chaperone back in the service room. Chloe tells her butler to kick her father out the door. Prince Ali's chaperone asks what the hell is wrong with her, but Chloe could not give a fuck. Princess Fragrance enters through the elevator as she mind controls the butler. Cat Noir finally enters the scene as he sends Princess Fragrance through the kitchen. Cat Noir uses his staff and extends a pole to the ground and almost impaling a civilian. Cat Noir urges everyone to slide down the pole, but Prince Ali's chaperone objects for the prince's safety. So Cat Noir uses a silver bowl as a helmet for Prince Ali. Chloe and Prince Ali's chaperone scream for dear life, but Prince Ali was having the time of his life. Princess Fragrance sees Cat Noir, Chloe, Prince Ali, and his chaperone all get into a car and drive off. Princess Fragrance chases after them along with Marinette. The chaperone begins speeding for dear life and surprisingly doesn't get pulled over. Cat Noir suggests opening the window to throw Chloe out of the car or get some fresh air. Prince Ali hears Tiki sneeze and then his chaperone tries driving to the children's hospital. Cat Noir objects and Princess Fragrance hops on the car. They try closing the windows, but it's too late as Cat Noir, Chloe, Prince Ali, and his chaperone all get mind-controlled. Tiki somehow manages to survive by falling down. Marinette enters and sees a mess of cars. Marinette finds Tiki, whom looks worse for worse. Tiki suggests transforming, but Marinette refuses and takes her to the healer. We get to meet the healer, who is a character that won't be important to the story. Marinette asks if Tiki will be okay, and the healer makes a metaphor that Marinette is too dumb to understand. The healer asks Marinette what kind of cat she has, and she comes up with a BS excuse. But I'll let this one slide. Tiki is restored, and when Marinette asks the healer how he was able to restore Tiki,
Ancient Chinese secret. Just like yours.
That's not suspicious at all. Marinette ends up comforting Tiki, and Tiki explains the whereabouts of Princess Fragrance, prompting Marinette to transform. On the bridge, Princess Fragrance was about to give Prince Ali a scented padlock until Ladybug uses her yo-yo to swipe the padlock into the river. Princess Fragrance shoots Ladybug with her perfume, but surprise, surprise, she has a clothespin on her nose. Princess Fragrance orders her servants to attack Ladybug while she flees with Prince Ali. Chloe charges at Ladybug, but she hits her head on the lamppost. Princess Fragrance decides to turn the entirety of Paris into her kingdom. Ladybug sees a massive amount of perfume and remembers the lecture in Miss Mendeleev's class. She uses Cat Noir's staff to get the boat with fireworks and forces Cat Noir to cataclysm the control panel. This causes all the fireworks to go off and destroy the cloud of perfume. Princess Fragrance plans to take Prince Ali somewhere far away, but Ladybug enters the scene. She summons her lucky charm as a balloon comes out. She looks at a tube and places the balloon in it and throws it at Princess Fragrance's perfume gun. Ladybug grabs the perfume gun with her yo-yo, smashes it to the ground, and saves the day. Prince Ali gets confused as to why he's on the rooftop of the hotel as Rose starts fangirling over the prince. Prince Ali gets more confused as to who Ladybug is. Ladybug decides to bail. Rose compliments Prince Ali, but Chloe shows up, not sure how since she was last seen on the bridge. Her and Prince Ali plan to do catch-up, but the prince decides to go to the children's hospital with Rose because even he can't handle the blonde she-devil. Chloe gets so pissed off that fire comes out from the ashes of hell as the episode ends. Let's review. Chloe made unnecessary remarks about Rose's perfume. She refused to give Rose's letter to Prince Ali and tears it to shreds, prompting Rose to get akumatized. She took Tiki from Marinette and refused to give it back to her. She wanted to give the toy to Prince Ali, not because she wants to be nice, but because she believes the prince will be more impressed with her over dying children. Thankfully, the plan backfired because Prince Ali would rather spend more time with a blonde girl that has a heart of gold over a blonde girl that has a heart from hell. And we also got to be thankful that Chloe wasn't able to put 2 and 2 together when she got to meet her Kwame in Season 2, because Chloe is a Beyotch.